All right, everybody, welcome to the 804 podcast. I'm Nick.
Jesse.
Alex.
We got our boy Adrian here with us again.
He made second cuts.
Oh,
Right.
He made it. Yeah.
He made it again. Nick, but who we got with us today?
We got Jericho D.
Yeah.
Let's go, homie Jericho D.
The one that don't leak.
Yeah. What's going on, everybody?
Yeah.
Right. We're here. Right here.
Living, man.
Feeling alright, actually. Feeling not too bad.
We'll get into that.
Not too shabby, one could say.
I would
Right.
assume the Giants won.
You feeling good, man.
Yeah, but we'll get to that though. But you
I
know,
assume.
we got a podcast to do. You never know. Things might happen. Some contracts might come up. Who knows? Some people might get exposed. I don't know what's going on today. We got a lot to talk about today. I think that's really what the gist is.
There's a fair share.
Fair share. Because I hate when it's a Alex. After you get your swig on, you know, and you gotta stay hydrated. I feel you. How many episodes have we been doing this, man? Before we really get it going.
I want to say your boys have been doing these episodes for about 141 times. That's what I want to say.
Wow. Hold on, Adrian. Hold on. And honestly, maybe Adrian might call him out on it. Right. Because nigga, what?
+1. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you saved yourself, guys. So please, one more time for the viewers at home.
Yeah. So yeah. Let me switch the verbiage for y'all along. You know what I mean? Woo.
You shouldn't have said anything, Jeff.
So yeah. No.
Just let him be loud and wrong.
I knew what I was doing. Yeah. So 142 episodes. Your boy have been grinding out.
Yes, indeed.
I just want to say real quick, the sound effect game is on point.
Oh, you're gonna, like, I'm glad about that. But don't when you. Oh yeah, make sure you're talking to Mike too.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, pick up it. Do
Hi.
you want to bring it over?
This is me.
Hey, please don't
in
let
the
Johnny
fucking
keep doing
mic.
this motion behind the camera. I want to save him for.
Hello.
Johnny, please. Johnny, no.
I am firmly grasping it.
Fat, you good?
We good.
Right.
Play. Anyways. You got the oof, you got the pot, you got all that shit.
Oh, we got a lot. So even when you get to talking about how your grandma used to make your cookies, like we got a whole, we got a lot of them, man. We got a lot.
My grandma never stopped making me cookies.
You're a good one. Right, yeah, you are a lucky man. Unlike my man Alex that can't count. Right, but nevertheless.
It's okay, counting's a hard skill.
It is indeed.
Alright, bet. I'm sorry. I'm doing too much today. Alright, but one thing we do need from you, Jericho D. We do need a quote of the day. Every episode here, we do a quote of the week. This quote can be it can be a song lyric, it can be something that, just like you said, your grandma gave you with the cookies, whatever. Anything that means something to you. Just a quote real quick to get it started, man.
Just punch that motherfucker. You don't like them? Go up to them, physically fucking take them out. I don't know who it is.
All the
I know
negativity.
you have a problem with it.
You came to the right place, Jericho.
Fucking punch them.
Yes.
I want to be clear. I wanted to be fucking clear
Okay.
on this podcast. I am encouraging you to commit acts of violence. Okay, so go do that. Do that illegal shit. Get in trouble. Get arrested. Get thrown behind bars for 85 days.
Yes.
Trouble.
Don't give them the smoke. Give them the falling debris that is your fist.
God damn.
I'm with all the negativity.
Okay, well,
All the
I already
violence.
know my questions today. All right, fuck the career, right? I already know my questions all lined up, right.
All the violence.
How many people have you killed?
Damn, that was really the one I had in the back. I was ready to bring that one out, right? Yeah, like, have you had to use this per se? Right? Is this some experience?
Is this served?
Have you used it? Like, is that right? Yeah. And what would you call that punch? You would say, like, is there? Because Al's going to Falcons. Al's going to like. What would you call that punch?
What would I call it?
You know, there's like Falcon punch. There's like the Dragon Fist punch. What would you call it?
What are you gonna call a punch? You're just punching them.
It's punching that motherfucker.
Exactly.
And we one hitter quitters over here, or we boxing, or we just won. We at it.
If you don't take him out with one hit, look, we're not all Mike Tyson in this bitch. We don't got the fucking face tattoo. We're not all smoking shrooms and shit. It's not smoking shrooms, whatever, fuck. But like,
talking shit.
As many as you need to get it out. Just punch him.
Damn it, boy! If you didn't say the punch at the end, I had one. I thought we had one. Damn. But he said as punching wise, in the sense of punching. Damn it.
Disclaimer, I'm all about keeping the peace. But so is Peacemaker, and that dude shot a bunch of fuckers. Okay, cool.
Thanks.
He did.
Like, yeah, I know that one there. All right, y'all. You know we got.
Sorry, you're killing me with these sounds.
You know we gotta do our job. Anybody want to start off with these questions, man?
I'll let you start it off.
All right. I'd say Jericho D. What got you started in making music?
What got me started in making music? Shit, like fuck, like.
Right.
I'm like, where do I fucking begin? Because like when I was a kid, you know, I wanted to be like a rock star and shit, and then hip hop poisoned me until I wanted to be a rapper. So like fucking like I started off as a 16-year-old fucking white dude from fucking Nova with my friend who it started off kind of like making jokey raps. We were in this group called fucking Fiery 100 Squared, or rather cringy ass shit it was called. And we made some good shit, and then like suddenly we went our separate ways, and we both got super serious. Like the guy I worked with, his name is like Sumner Murray, and he does fucking like actually serious producing. He does like he worked with like Lecrae and shit. Like he did like a lot of like Christian stuff. And now I do like shit like just like I branched out. I was doing shit for a little bit, but I didn't really know what the fuck I was doing. And then what happened was my friend Ben from high school, who did a lot of beats back in the day and like worked with a lot of like our friends who were like actually into hip hop in high school. He came over to my college, like I was at VCU, and then suddenly he was going to VCU, and then he was like, "Hey, I remember that you used to be a rapper. Do you want to like do shit together?" And I was like, "Fuck, of course." I had almost given this shit up. This was like 2019. I was like, I have no idea what to do. I don't know how to make connections because I was fucking ignorant as shit. I was like, I don't know about any of the local events. I don't know about any local people to talk to. I don't even really know how to produce. I made like a trash mixtape and I didn't have any idea how to fucking mix it, so you couldn't even hear my vocals and shit. And then suddenly he's like, I know how to engineer. I know how to make beats. You just gotta go over here, write this shit, and put it on wax. And I'm like, fuck it. Okay, cool. So I go over to his place. We cut a bunch of records. We do some shit. 3 years later, I got a full fucking album. I got an EP. We got another EP on the way. We're working on another album. It's just like, and then I'm also working on another project with somebody completely different. So got some bunch of shit, performing music in a bunch of different venues, connected to a bunch of people. Just like, fuck, like you get started just like thinking like not taking it seriously. And then you take it seriously because you get older and you mature, and then you get the opportunity when you actually reach out to people, come to them on their level, and understand, like, you know, where they're coming from and shit. Like, I did the fucking interview series. I did fucking River City Rap, and I got to know a lot of the rappers in the area. I got to know about, like, the shit they care about, the shit that was going on. And then I put myself in the community through that. So, yeah, like, a lot of fucking, that's just kind of like how my journey is. And now I'm fucking, you know, doing this shit. I've been fucking performing all over the city and just fucking killing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm so happy. No, you're good. If you think
it's
you're cussing too much,
no,
bro, I love it because I'm always the cussing one. So yes, please keep them all coming. Yes, we need them all. Right.
All right.
For sure.
I got one for you.
Indeed.
What makes Jericho D special? Like, what makes you one of one?
What makes me one-on-one is I got this fucking energy, man. Like, I'm not going up on the fucking stage and doing shake that ass because I want to be like fucking. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. I got ADHD, right? And I found out the one place I'm gonna channel all of that shit that is going through me throughout the fucking day is right up there on stage, right? Like my music, you know, I love my music, and like I might not always be the best rapper you've ever heard, although I am the best fucking rapper you ever heard, believe that. But you coming down and see me and shit, I'm getting you fucking involved in that shit. I'm jumping around the stage. I'm telling you to get the fuck up. I'm doing my moves on stage. I'm dancing. I'm fucking doing all this shit. I'm telling you shake that ass, and you're gonna fucking shake that ass. I'm gonna tell you that right now. What I bring to this is the most fucking chaotic ass, motherfucking drunk ass, fucking high ass energy you've ever fucking seen in your life, man. Because I'm doing this shit for a long enough time. I've been doing all these performances, and I've really fucking realized that, like, the number one way to put myself out there is to just speak my truth, do what I gotta do, put all these clever wordplay and lines together, and then just go up on there, go up on stage, people cheer for me when they come up on stage. I'm fucking reveling in it. I'm putting my arms out. I'm fucking telling y'all, hey, this is me. I'm fucking here. So y'all better get fucking ready, because I'm about to do this shit, get you hyped, get you jumping and shit. That's exactly what I'm about. And then sometimes, I like to make it get low, get a little bit melodic with it, but, get a little sexy. I got my song Long Gone. I'm talking about how I'm getting your panties and shit. But, like, even with that, I've got your head nodding, I got you bobbing, I'm doing my moves on stage. Like, fuck it, man. Like, I'm just about energy. That's what I'm fucking about, man. That's what I'm fucking about. Jericho D is energy, man.
You got anything?
I got one for you. So what inspires you?
What inspires me?
Yeah.
I think just, like, there's a few things that inspires me as a hip-hop artist, and, like, one of the things that inspires me the most is just other people in this area. Like, when I came in, like, I didn't just, like, seeing all these people who I think just, like, really knew how to do shit live and just really, like, rock that shit. Like, when I was coming into it, like, having no idea what the fuck I was doing, and then seeing people who were in my area who were doing things well that I really admired, befriended and became, like, people who I, like, are in the same showcases with, kind of got me to, like, kind of up my game and, like, really, like, level up myself to be able to do the type of shit that I do now. Like, one of the people who I really admired a lot for a while was Corey Jaw, who is a rapper in the area, and I used to be at the same events as him. And I used to, like, just, like, watch him and, like, almost, like, taking mental notes. Like, okay, he can really do this shit without without even a backing track. He can put all his full force into it, and thinking, like, okay, this dude, I love the shit out of him, makes great music. I want to do this shit like he does. And that's what I eventually was able to do, was, like, thinking, like, hey, if I can just, like, push myself to be not at the same level as some of my peers, then I can really do great, because I got these people who support me and they want to see me succeed too. So when I get fucking on there, I'm thinking, like, I'm not maybe always in competition with these people. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm fucking up next Tuesdays and I am in competition. But, like, I'm always thinking, like, I gotta be up there, being up there with these guys and showing that I can match your energy, and being, like, just thinking about it that way was a way that was able to get me to push myself to be able to be where I'm at right now. Like, just fucking, I love the fucking people in the city who do music, man. Like, they fucking, like, I've seen some really talented people, like, I talk to, like, I'll be texting, like, my brother or, like, my parents or, like, some of my friends from other cities. Like, you don't even know what's here in this city, man. Richmond, like, there's a lot of crazy fucking people here in the 804 that people don't even fucking know about. Some of them come on this fucking podcast, It's just, like, yeah, like, there's just that just seeing other people here made me just want to be a part of it and want me to be, like, fucking in that shit, So, yeah.
What's one positive and what's one negative about the Richmond music scene?
One positive, I think really just, like, post-COVID, like, not post-COVID, but post, like, lockdown and shit, there's really been, like, a lot more, like, live shit popping up. There's a lot of, like, independently run stuff where you can just kind of sign up and be a part of it. And I think just the way that has become a bigger thing, and just the way that, like, people who, like, there are people who you can just be, like, you become friends with them, and they'll let you know, like, hey, this is happening here, this is happening here, this is happening here. There's a lot of internet connectivity that goes on because there's just all this shit that's just been popping up, all these opportunities and stuff. Like, I was at fucking Melodic Mondays, and then suddenly I'm hearing about word of mouth, and then which is a whole other line of that shit. Then suddenly I'm hearing about RVA Rap Elite, which pops up, like, post-lock, like, they were doing shit during lockdown, but post-shit, that shit, they were popping up even more. Like, there's all these, like, little, like, worlds you can get into when it comes to the RVA rap scene. Although the negative, I would say, is that, like, when you have all this shit all open up, you also got, like, the potential for, like, negative shit to happen where, like, because you're so exposed to a bunch of shit, there's also, like, you can bump into people you don't like, and shit starts getting, like, petty and whatnot. And just like, because everybody's out here trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? And when you got everybody out here trying to make it, you get some people who just like aren't really with the positive energy, trying to support people. You get some people who are a little bit more competitive in their shit, and they want to put people down, So like, there's a lot more positive than negative I feel out here, but there's definitely some negative like shit that gets brewing, and like, just like people talking behind backs, people like being, just shitty. So yeah. Oof.
Right.
Fuck, that shit takes me
If you
down.
did, so.
Why are you hitting?
No, I'm just saying, if you have any questions.
There you go. There you go.
I'm not beating you up, I'm just saying.
There you go. Yeah,
Bro.
How much would you say you feel music affected, your confidence as far as expressing your truth?
I think just like, in a way, you're saying how much music affected my confidence when it comes to expressing my truth?
Music, if it affected at all your confidence as far as expressing your truth, or was like...
I think it's just kind of a dual-sided thing, where like, on one hand, I think being able to kind of express myself through music allows me to express myself in ways that I wasn't able to do so before I was really into making rap. Like, when I was just like, kind of like, like when I wasn't really even feeling it, wasn't sure I was going to keep doing it, like, I've been a very reserved motherfucker. Like, I'm going to say it right now, I'm very, like, I can be very socially awkward, I can be very, like, not talking to people sometimes at like group events and shit, and then like music, suddenly I can just let it all out and just be myself. So it's kind of it pulls shit out of me that like I wouldn't be able to pull shit out of myself anyways. But also like I've also had to up my confidence to be able to do music. Like I was saying, like even after like my friend Ben contacted me in 2019, there was a lot of times where I just didn't even really know if I was going to be able to do this shit. Just because I was suffering some like mental health stuff, some depression, I had some trauma I had to work through that I had to like work through and shit, and just like being able to like kind of combat that allowed me to even just do the music shit better. So it's kind of like when I do music, become more confident, but when I become more confident in my other life, in like my not music shit, I become confident in music. So it's this great thing where like as long as I keep the positives going, it feeds back into each other, and then I can just do this shit A+ the way that I always want to fucking do, 100 out of fucking 100. You know?
We'll go ahead.
I'm gonna slide you an easy question real quick.
Easy question.
All right. So let's say this: everybody can rap.
Everybody.
All right. But what makes someone a lyricist?
I think that's a good question, because everybody can probably put some words together and just say shit where like read, need, feed, like anybody can like string those together. And like I'm gonna say it like this: I'm a fucking English teacher. That's what I do as my day job. And one of the things that we talk about is about how an author has a voice. Like the idea that like you're not just reading words on a page, there's a certain kind of shit that like you can see out of somebody who's writing. So even when you're doing and what I think makes somebody a lyricist is when you can see that voice come out through their lyrics. Like, not even just in delivery, but just in the way that they style themselves, in the way that they put into those words, what they put into those words makes something where you can tell the personality of the artist and just like their whole approach to things just through like what they are saying. And of course a little bit of how they're saying it, but mostly just like what they are saying. Because like I think a lot about like, I think lyricist is a term that gets thrown around a lot, and a lot of times we're thinking about somebody, some people think like lyricist, you're a lyricist if you're saying something like really deep. Or you're a lyricist if you can say a bunch of like words that rhyme with each other really fast. But I think like when it comes to being a lyricist, like I think like about like MF Doom, like he might be saying something like, get more cheese than Doritos, Fritos, and Cheetos.
You can be a lyricist, but not just be talking about crazy
Yeah,
shit.
you can just talk all the fuck you want.
Still throwing a skill though.
But like lyricism, I think is more about like how your personality comes out through the words, more than anything else. So like, fucking like, was Ludacris, we don't think of him as a lyricist, but like, did his personality not come out when he was telling us to move, bitch, get out the way? Exactly, that's what I think about. So like, it's just like, if you can just get that voice, not just in your own voice, because again, rapping's a fucking vocal thing. You get it on your own voice, but if that voice comes out just in what you're saying as well, then you become a lyricist, in my opinion.
I'd say, obviously you were talking about how you had some performances. Is there anything, and obviously you're just talking about too far as the energy you bring, you try to bring.
Yeah.
Is there anything you do to like prep for performances? Like, or anything to get your, like, to hype you up or get your energy up?
First off, I drink alcohol.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Second off,
Need them. Right, Nick, whatever. Look at them. With the AA clap. Right, yeah, right. Yeah.
Second off, shit, like, I just remember there was a time when I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And that time was earlier this year. And every time before that.
Sounds like me. Right, yeah. This morning.
I got my shit up over the summer.
Facts.
And I think the thing is, I focus so much on getting my lyrics down pat. Because I have a lot of songs where I'm rapping really fast. And I'm just trying to make sure I got all my lyrics down. So I'm always like, I'll be driving in the car, I'll have this song on. I'll be like trying to remember it. But I think just like what really actually made me able to do the shit I was doing was I was focusing so much on like the words and shit, and I wasn't focusing on like my stage presence and shit. Like what I do to prepare, like I remember my fucking friend Ben, when he was helping me trying to prep shit, he brought me down to the basement of his apartment. And his apartment building had this fucking like small ass yoga room, but it had some mirrors and shit. And then that was the first time I was ever rehearsing for a show and actually focusing on how I was moving and being and like looking at it myself in the mirror and being able to see like, okay, well I'm not just like holding the mic, you know, kind of like I'm just actually like moving around the stage. Here's what this presence looks like. Here's what you're capturing with that. And with Ben, since then I found the way that I got to prep everything is just like do like fucking like 30 minutes, fucking move the shit in my apartment so that I got a fucking stage and a thing I'm looking at, and just like actually like fucking rehearsing like how I'm going to actually move around on stage. A lot of people don't think about that. A lot of people like think that they can just go in, spit their shit, and like it will just be dope if they're just like walking back and forth, if they're walking a certain way. But once you get like, you can have as much energy as you want, but you gotta be capturing a crowd's energy and turning it back to them so they can fucking, you know, have that back and forth. So once you focus on how you're actually moving, do that rehearsal, and you're actually focusing on what you're doing when you're moving, how you're reacting to certain lyrics, how that shit brings out of you. Just like that fucking like, I say 30 minutes, I'm actually doing this shit like an hour. I don't know why I say 30 minutes. I'm doing this shit like for like a long time. Just before each performance, get it down. And sometimes, you know, I miss shit. I don't do it like for every performance, but as long as you're developing it, with the songs you do, you're able to fucking like, you know, tap into that shit. And I just want to like fucking motivate everybody who does rap, everybody who performs on stage. You could be the best lyricist in the world. You're not going to get in, again, the definition of lyricist I use. But the only way you're going to get a crowd hyped is if you know exactly how you're moving when you're performing that song you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Sure.
What's the biggest misconception about independent artists?
I think so. There's a few. I feel. I can't say a lot about it because I'm still in my way working through being an independent artist, and I think there's a lot of shit that I don't know. Which I think the most widely spread misconception is that doing this in any way could be easy. Like people are like, oh, I don't need a fucking like label. I don't need to talk to anybody. I can just do this shit myself. It's doing shit yourself is really hard. Like it's fucking hard. Because I gotta think about like shit like how I'm promoting music, how I'm talking about music, how I'm like, you know, like getting fucking like distribution shit for music. Am I doing the right website or whatever? Blah yada yada yada. I have fucking no social media game. That shit's something that's part of it. And I think the biggest misconception is that if you are good, that skill will shine through and then you'll just be successful. I think people think that, and it's not entirely wrong. If you're good, it's going to be good. But I think some people think that just like skill is the most important thing when really just like that's going to keep people tagging along and coming back to you When reality is just like when you're independent, it's all about just like putting yourself out there in any way you can, and like even if you're not that good. Like there was a time where like I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself, but I just kept going to these events, and then eventually, you know, became a lot better at it. But like, it's really just like like skill will shine through, but like actually getting like followers and like people listening to your shit, you gotta like also put yourself out there, you know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just and some people might disagree. But like that's how I see it, at least from my perspective.
You got anything?
Yeah.
All good.
We can get into these.
Wait, hold up. We get into the topics first?
Why not? Yeah.
Okay, so before we get into them, I got to shout out North Carolina A&T. You know, it's HBCU month for you know, myself, birthday month and all that.
Yes, sir.
North Carolina A&T, Greensboro, North Carolina. Shout out to y'all.
Who we got alumni from there?
Let's see. We got one of my homegirls, Taylor. She is a grad student.
The greatest of all time. Right. You know? Yeah, Taylor. Come on, bro. Oh, yeah, Taylor.
And shout out Cheerwine. I know it's in Virginia too, but I associate with North Carolina. So yeah.
No. Oh, no, facts, right, yeah. Bro,
That's one of my friends.
right. A North Carolina A&T alumni, right?
Alumni,
And HBCU North Carolina A&T.
Graduate alumni.
Right. Cum laude, right?
Yeah,
Doctor and
magna cum laude.
Dr.
Yeah.
Doolittle, right? Yeah, and all that good stuff. Right. Let's not do that. Taylor.
Oh.
No, you're in doubt.
Taylor.
Right, yeah. No, it is, but yeah. Speaking of talking to animals, woo, football!
Hell yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, week 1 was wrapped up. Yes, sir.
Hey, look.
Sir,
I didn't catch a fucking game, but I'm just glad the Ravens won. I'm into them. They're cool guys.
I mean, they played the Jets, you know, so they played the playground team outside. But nevertheless, congratulations.
Hey, their former quarterback is on that team, so it's funny when they win. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, Flacker. Right,
Flacco,
yeah. Pay Lamar Jackson.
That was a great pickup.
Right.
Oh yeah. Look, I don't know 100% about the Lamar Jackson shit. I want to be totally fucking honest with you all. I don't follow sports that heavily. Like, I don't know. Although I did follow the fucking, like, Orioles for a while because they fucking actually kick ass now. But they're baseball, not football. Y'all talking about football. And I'm going to just say it like this. I don't know a ton about what's going on with Lamar Jackson, but I do see shit. And I just say, like, whatever he fucking wants, pay him that. He deserves it. He's a good quarterback. Give him that shit.
And I got some friends in Baltimore.
Who don't feel the same?
Y'all might want to. The Wire's been done for 20 years. Y'all might want to pay him. I don't think y'all got too much on out there. The Orioles, like you said, is nice, I guess. But
Hey, the Orioles are not a perfect team, but they actually became kind of good now.
Idris Elba's gone. Omar's gone.
Wait.
All the niggas is gone. You gotta finish that shit. But yeah, nevertheless.
Look, the Ravens are the Wire now, so make sure you give them as much money as you need.
Get them up out of here. All right, Nick.
No, I'm gonna let all y'all.
Justin Tucker's a dude who says you come at the king, you better not miss, because he doesn't miss. He's got 91% when it comes to field goal kicks. I don't know who says that in the show. I haven't seen the show. I just know it's a quote.
Well, I know he doesn't miss. Yeah, that's I don't fuck the quote. Yeah, I have my 2 eyes. Y'all see what time it is. I'm rocking the red because we murdering these niggas. You know what I mean? New York Giants. I'm not worried about that because we know what your team is. That's why we know why you being negative. So we're not worried about that. Oh my finger. 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 6 to 8 weeks. Fuck out of here. New York Giants. We win to Tennessee.
Oh fuck! This just fell.
We went to Tennessee, the land of Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah, we won. Reggie Bullock, you fat son of a gun. You missed it. You shouldn't have let us win. Saquon, you look awesome. You look good, man. You look great. It was so great seeing my boy back. Not hurt. Running out there with the football. Look great, man. DJ, this week one.
Did they almost lose?
Of course we almost did, but we don't count almost over here. why I'm talking to him, HB. I really don't know why I'm talking to you, man. But it's all because Cowboys just always gotta find a way to enter the chat.
Wait a second.
Right,
Cowboys
just
fans
just
definitely.
I know who we played. I know what we did.
Wait a second.
Well, you know what? Because here comes. Okay, so do you want to review your game? Is that what you're back in the
I
game?
want to give some clarity here.
Oh, okay. We can get some clarity.
First off, you can't say from the left, this don't look like a damn Niners jersey.
I know one thing. You know what else? You know what else? Oh, I'm so sorry, Jericho.
So that's why I messed up and said the Trey Lance thing. You threw me under the bus because I ain't say nothing about that. If we run the footage, I never said the Cowboys was going to be greatness. Damn, have I ever?
Nah, he's never.
He's never said that.
Ever. What are you? Yeah.
When I looked at it again, I found out it was the Shockey. I said, oh, damn, this is a giant. My bad. Now, who is their quarterback?
I'm just gonna say right now,
Why do you
if
keep saying who y'all quarterback?
Daniel Jones.
it fucks me
Who the
up,
fuck is Daniel Jones?
it fucks me up whenever your New York Giants wear the fucking red jersey. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's fucking right. Like, look, I don't have an opinion on his player shit.
This is fucking important. We fucking won. Shut the fuck
You
up.
guys are
Your
blue.
Cowboys fans are fucking ass.
You guys are blue and white. You are blue and white.
It was Dak Prescott. You're not talking
Stay in
shit to me.
your
I don't give a
lane.
fuck about
You are
the
blue and
Cowboys,
white.
sir. I told you
Oh,
this shit. What
no.
the fuck? I just told you in the footage. Run it back. Adrian, what you think the Cowboys finna do this year?
You know what? I don't know. They're gonna fucking use lassos and shit. I don't know the
You're not
fuck.
impressing me. You can't yell at me about that shit.
You know what I'll say?
You're not impressed, sir.
Anything Cowboys fan right here.
You know what I will say?
Talking about some Cowboys rhetoric. What Cowboys? I didn't come in here with a star,
man.
sir.
Bad Cowboys.
No, I'm not bad. I'm sorry.
You know-
the current.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let Jericho go.
You know what I'll say about the Cowboys? They're definitely gonna play in Dallas. Fuck, I don't fucking know shit about football, man. I don't fucking
Go
know.
Eagles.
I don't follow sports. I'm a nerdy ass
Goddamn
motherfucker.
Giants. Who they whoop on again? Who they whoop on?
I don't know.
Tennessee.
I don't know.
The Titans?
I don't want to
Yeah.
yell anymore.
They beat the Titans?
I don't want to.
That's impressive. That's impressive.
It's not
Good job, guys. Great job, Daniel Jones. and Saquon.
Fuck out of my.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, Giants. You do the damn thing.
Who wants to go next?
I told you Dak was working on his hips too much instead of throwing the ball. I said that. I said it on the pod. I said his hips was too loose. His hips was loose, Jesse.
Honestly, this is better than me even say. I couldn't say anything better than what you just said. I honestly can't say it. Yeah, like, Al, you can go.
Future Super Bowl, current year Super Bowl.
Y'all had a tough game yourselves.
Did
Yeah,
y'all
y'all-
lose?
No, we won.
They won at the last minute.
in overtime.
Against who?
The Bengals.
All right.
So, yeah,
Okay,
so-
okay. The
yeah,
way it's
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
all right.
So, you know, we
Oh,
about
wow.
to go ahead and get that seventh ring
Yeah.
real quick.
Some easy. With Mitchell Trubisky's.
Real quick, we go.
Tuberculosis.
Real quick, we gonna get that seventh ring. No cap. That's why he took the cap off because it's no
Big cap.
cap. No cap at all. No cap at all.
HB, you want to go next?
Seventh ring.
You know, we went ahead.
All I'm gonna say, go Ravens, keep killing their shit. Yeah.
We got y'all on the list.
On to the other birds. You know, we go Eagles. Shout out to Philly. You feel me?
They beat Detroit.
Jalen Hurts.
So they beat some niggas.
Ryan
off.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Right, once again.
They water still, bitch.
It's JV.
Hey, I want to appreciate y'all for Brad Jerry. You feel me? Pick 6 to the crib.
And this is.
Shout out to the Giants for sending him our way. Besides,
He was playing good for you?
pick 6, my boy.
Okay, because when niggas play for us, they forget how to fucking play. Yeah, so okay, that's nice to hear. Right, yeah.
When you got that wing on your helmet.
Right.
Like a Red Bull.
All right,
Yeah.
Steve, you know he want to go. So go ahead, Nick.
This camera line right
How
here.
much were y'all down by?
We were down by 16 points.
And what quarter,
Where you
Nick?
got this camera?
In the fourth, I can look at that one. I can look at that one. I
I'll let
can
him go
look
this
at
year.
that
I'll
one.
let him go.
16 to the Falcons. By the most, it don't even matter. We took over the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Came back. Demario Davis, Cam Jordan, Jameis Winston,
Slant boy.
Juice Landry,
These are definitely some names.
Michael Thomas.
There you go.
Can't guard Mike. Can't guard Mike. and came back.
Jackson,
Won 27,
Jordan,
26.
Game 6.
Who the fuck is seeing us?
That's funny. It's funny.
Jameis Winston. It
With
don't
the comedy shit
matter.
on, right? Yeah.
If your team didn't go 1-0, you don't matter. That's all I'm saying.
I'm loving the overreaction.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you gotta have the week one overreaction.
Body symmetrical, talking about.
That don't matter. Because he's 1-0 right now.
So
He's
Jameis
1-0.
Winston is 1-0, ladies and gentlemen.
Jameis
The W,
Winston.
right?
is-
W.
We're eating W's.
Nothing.
That's
We're
tough.
eating W's
Oh, yeah,
around
we eat
here.
this one, Johnny. Yeah,
We are eating W's around here. Fuck the rest of y'all teams. Oh, and I got somebody that I got to shout out. She's a Cowboys fan. I told y'all y'all was taking
Drew.
her. Not Drew. I got someone. Oh, him too. Because he's always talking shit in the group chat. Always talking shit about Jameis Winston. I got you too, James. I got you too, Drew. But yeah, I got someone I got to shout out. She's a Cowboys fan. Y'all got dubbed. Y'all got absolutely dragged. I can't even believe it. Y'all got dragged to the
A
maximum.
50-year-old.
Exactly.
That nigga got a walker on talking about some hike. Yeah, come on, y'all. But I mean, honestly.
Fuck out of here.
You think y'all going all the way with one-eyed Jamie?
Of course. Super Bowl.
He got
Super
one eye.
Bowl. Super Bowl.
Oh, sorry.
He better than Jalen Hurts.
Y'all not
He
going
better
all
than
the way.
Jalen Hurts.
He can't
No,
even
no,
say
no,
that.
no.
How you gonna say that?
He is not.
Yes, he is.
Yes,
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I promise you.
Aye.
We gonna see y'all next to
We
last
got
game
more
of the
time,
season.
don't worry.
And we
It's
got
alright, it's alright.
No, it's cool.
We just been waiting about I don't know how many months, man.
I'm like sitting here like, should I say some shit about the Cowboys? I'm like, I don't know shit about the
Go
Cowboys.
to New Orleans. That's what
Just
the
so
fuck
everybody
I'm
gets
talking
Hey,
about.
I'll fuck with the Saints.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was going to say go Drew Brees, but I don't know if he's a player
Go
on
Drew
there.
Brees.
Oh, is he still there?
No, he's not. but
No,
it's
he's not.
okay. It's okay.
Fucking go, dude.
It's okay.
Right, Chick LeBeau.
One-eyed Jameis. Whatever y'all want to call him. Whatever y'all want to call him. He is going to lead us to the Super Bowl.
Brad Jenkins. Shoeshine Jones.
Hey,
I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all that.
Until it's time, it's the answer. He is the human version
All right.
of the Cowboys.
How about this?
If the Cowboys is a person,
We
it's
see Tampa Bay
Why
next
are
week.
my Cowboys always slandered?
Okay, the Cowboys are always slandered because y'all are the standard of fucking up. Okay,
The
back to
standard?
you.
He said back to you.
The
Back to-
standard,
Oh.
not the ain'ts. There was a period where brothers was wearing bags on their head at the game. Cause they was like, we'd
That was-
rather look at black than see these motherfuckers play. You done spent all this season holding money, and you gonna come in here
That's
with a
tough.
bag.
That is
They've
tough,
never
man.
done
How you
that
gonna pay
in
a
Dallas.
ticket?
They've never done that in Dallas. Now I get it. Jerry Jones is wild. Absolutely. I get it. Some of our fans are absolutely absurd. I get it. But I have said nothing distasteful about your teams in here tonight. I have not done so.
and hey,
The slander.
Hey.
My God.
The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance was a good movie with cowboys in it.
Very nice.
Hey, facts is facts. And if the Cowboys was a human being, his name would be Jameis Winston. Because
He's wild. He's wild out. He's wild out now. Now he's putting shit
he
together.
looked nice on
That don't
paper.
even make sense.
You think he looked good in the regular season until you need him.
James.
That's an Eagles fan telling y'all that.
As a side note,
That's an Eagles fan telling y'all
An
niggas that.
Eagles
So
fan?
he would go.
He's talking to y'all. Right?
as a side note to my earlier comment, fuck John Wayne. Thank you.
Why no? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Y'all will never recover from McNabb.
He already has. He got a ring.
And that's it.
Put that back up.
Y'all sold your soul. Right, yeah. That. I still don't believe that happened. I really don't.
Put that
But.
back up.
Alright, y'all. Unfortunately, we gotta get off sports. Fuck it. We might as well get right to the fuck shit. Did y'all see your man, Mr. Ray J, on the internet this past weekend?
Yes.
That
I don't think
dropped
about
a
Ray
lot
J.
of information.
I will catch you up to speed. Obviously, you know about the sex tape with him and Kim K a long time ago.
Yeah, that's like that, and then like some like maybe like 2 or 3
You
songs.
don't have to know the biography. Yeah, that's all good. Long story
Has he
short.
ever dropped an album?
He has, y'all. We're not doing. That was hard.
Yes, he
That
has.
Was a banger. That was a
Just
banger.
asking.
That was a banger. That was a
Just
banger.
asking. One album? Okay. Was it a solid album?
It was, you know, back in that time. But nonetheless,
The 2000s.
sex tape with Kim K. One could say them. That was the first. That could be like, you know, that would kind of put the Kim Kardashian name on. Long story short, he is now coming out saying that the mom, Kris Jenner, set all that shit up.
I thought that was common knowledge.
Really?
I thought it was too, but basically this weekend he decided to go live and actually post the contracts, actually post the text.
So he's saying Kris Jenner did that shit? Like he was like, okay, you guys gotta fuck on camera and I'm gonna leak it?
Yeah, so
One could say. Yeah, one
he
could say.
did, but the reason he went out on live is because Kim tried to say he drugged her and ain't no second sex tape, and if it is, she has no clue about it. So he like, we signed the contract, and your
I wish
mom
I
was
had
there,
it. Yeah,
and since
so-
you want to cap,
I
I'm
got
putting all
y'all.
the information out. So
See if I can do
All I'm gonna say is this. Kardashians, they do a lot of shit that gets their media game up. Ray J also seems like the type of dude who will lie his ass off to get relevancy. So I'm gonna say I don't fuck if he's saying there's a second sex tape and Kris Jenner set it up. I kind of don't believe him because he just seems like a fucking weird ass dude, you know? Like, yeah. I don't know. I don't know shit about Ray J. I just feel like I feel like if your only fucking shit in the last 20 years was a sex tape, and that's what most people know you for, then like there's no fucking way that you actually, because like he's thinking like you know, like motherfuckers, like if you want to generate hype for yourself, you start promoting another album. But he doesn't have that shit, right? Nobody fucking cares about a Ray J album in 2022. The only thing people are going to think about in 2022 if Ray J's name is in it is another fucking sex tape.
Or earbuds.
he do got earbuds, Raycon.
He does?
Yeah, it's called
Raycons? Wait, those are him?
He got those
That's
glasses
how you
too.
know.
Oh, what
he
the
got
fuck?
glasses with one-
What, Ray Bans?
No,
Rubbing hip hop.
That's what Ray-Bans.
No. That's the only Ray. Okay. Maybe I don't know shit about Ray J. But I'm going to say in the general public's fucking consciousness, I don't believe him when he says he's got a second sex tape. I don't fucking believe him when he says that shit. I know Kardashians are on some shit, but I don't believe him. I think he's just a fucking loser. That's all I'm saying. Man, I'm just going off of the little I know about Ray J. I just think he's just, you know, chasing clout. And you know what? Fuck him. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, fuck him. And if he did drug Kim Kardashian, fuck him. You know, I'm just saying, like, I don't even know this whole fucking situation, but fuck him. Fuck him and fuck him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She fucked him. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, allegedly.
Did Ray J attack you personally? Or?
No, I don't even fucking know, man. I'm just like, I'm in an aggressive mood. I started this whole shit about punching people, and now I'm just like thinking, like, eh.
Bless you.
what if she lied?
What if she lied?
What if she lied?
What if he was telling the truth? What if they shot several sex tapes and this was used to get publicity for Kim Kardashian?
This was more
at
like a
time
series.
where Ray J was
It was like 20 tapes.
at a peak where he had released a single in music, which happened to be One Wish, which was a BET classic.
Side note before I get out of here. She did only change her tune after Kanye got the tapes, supposedly, because we know Kanye supposedly picked up the hard drive and the computer from Ray J with the second or third tape. So that's when she tried to say, like, at that moment, I don't know, if there isn't other tapes I've been drugged, then I don't know about it. And then he went out, you know what I'm saying? And then you got the mom.
I will give Ray J the benefit of the doubt. He did do that song with the New Boys, Tie Me Down.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
that was on that album.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Wait, ain't gonna tie me down?
Nah, it probably was on that
Oh, that was him?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was Chris
I'm
Brown.
loving how his perception of Ray J is starting to change. Oh my god, whoa. Oh my god. Is
Now my brain's like,
Johnny, is he Brandy's sister too? Was he on Moesha? Like,
see, now my brain's like,
now it's
shit.
coming back. Like, now
Shit.
you know Ray J is now.
I used to like that
Wake
song.
up, right? Yes,
I used to listen to that shit
it's
on like,
it's
on my
Ray J.
Pandora.
We don't hate Ray J here.
How do we know about Bow Wow?
Alright, I'm gonna say it was like this.
Yeah, no, please, brother. Yeah, don't do that. But yeah,
I don't know enough shit about the situation to comment. I will just say that, and maybe I was, but I'm gonna just say it like this. I I don't know, just like don't be fucking talking about your sex tape shit or releasing that shit to the public if people don't want you to. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that shit. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
And you said Bow Wow.
No, Nick, we don't have enough time. Yeah, at all. 'Cause
Make everything consensual. That's all I'm saying. That's our shit. You know what I'm saying? That's good shit. Consent. Yeah.
Legal shit. Yeah, that is legal shit.
I feel like if Kardashians never fucked with Reggie Bush, he would have been what I thought he was going to be in college.
Did she fuck Reggie Bush?
You
Dude,
need
I don't know the
to
Kardashian
go
lore,
to
man.
MTV 2000s archive and just read, my brother. Right? Yeah.
All right.
Yes, yeah, go. Yeah, yes.
She ruined Reggie Bush. And Reggie Bush was my favorite running back. My favorite.
He won a Super Bowl with us. I'll say that.
Didn't he used to play for the Saints?
He did. Yeah, he did. Those were good times.
He won a Super Bowl.
Those were good
He
times.
scored in the Super Bowl.
Those
So
were good times.
He did.
Niggas was McFaculty in there.
And then Kim K was like, oh. Hey.
I won a Super Bowl. Yeah.
That's hilarious. I won a Super Bowl. I
Reggie.
put my time in. I got injured just like you guys. I suffer from concussions. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
it's better than him.
Yeah.
Then Kanye.
Well.
would you like to inform the class?
I'm an awkward silence, to be honest. Yeah, we don't really get a lot here, so I like just let it sit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Y'all watch out for these
Tristan
Kardashians.
Thompson is too tall to be creeping around with women. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna be 7 foot, just understand there's not a lot of places you can go.
7 foot?
You trying to hit the TMZ duck too?
7 foot?
You're 7 foot.
You're Wizard Kelly. Like we can't see.
Everyone else is short.
That is funny as shit. That nigga do be.
The Kardashians.
Right. And you know the girl always be about half the nigga.
Half his size. We know it's you.
Like you walk. Nah, not a good joke. Yeah, but yeah. All right, well, Jericho.
Alright. Sorry I don't know about football. Sorry I don't know shit about Ray J. Fuck him if he did that drug shit. Yeah, like, I don't know shit. I'm sorry.
No,
I got you. Okay, cool. Because we're the worst for making you talk about those topics. What would you like to talk about in the show? What's out
Dude, I don't fucking know.
What's out here pissing you off?
I mean, I could talk
You're already pissed off.
Look,
Look,
if I'm gonna talk about shit that's pissing me off,
What's
it's
wrong
shit
with
that has
you?
to do with like shit at my job, and that could get me in trouble. But I'm gonna say, I don't know, like
an imaginary name.
in a what?
Go. Shut up. Go. Be pissed off. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm gonna say, you know what? Fucking shit. Fuck, I don't know. Like, fuck. I'm not a dude who gets like angry easily. You know, I'm saying like, fuck you. I'm gonna punch you or whatever. I'm gonna motherfucking kill you. I say that shit on my songs. But like, dude, like, I'm not like a generally like if shit pisses me off on the internet, I like avoid that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm out here. What?
Yeah, you're smart.
I'm not, dude. Like, I don't go. I'm not like fucking scrolling through Instagram or like fucking Twitter and shit. Like, you know, like I read shit like, you know, fucking Facebook and Twitter. They got these algorithms where like they know shit is going to upset you and they push that shit further because you share more of the shit that like makes you mad, right? And like, so when you're on, that's why Twitter sucks. That's why Twitter is fucking terrible, because the algorithm is specifically supposed to make you fucking upset about shit. Same thing as on Facebook. That's why all of our parents fucking suck now, because they're on, well, at least maybe, I don't know, not everybody's parents, but I'm just saying, like, that's why I have relatives that like are in this Facebook hole where they're sharing shit that's like fucking fake news and shit, because it's all these shits. You know what's pissing me off? Fucking the internet, bro. Like tech shit, tech bro shit. Like, I don't know. I saw like Elon Musk was going to buy Twitter. I don't fucking give a shit, but also like fuck him, bro. Like, I'm just like, I'm tired of dealing in this fucking infrastructure where just like, you know, we always talk about, oh, these people are dumb. These people are dumb. You know, like when it comes to like different demographics that like fucking influence politics, like people with different political beliefs. And this is what I mean by like the demographic shit, like political demographics. But like, I think like then you got like, but like all these fucking like behind the scenes, you got all these fucking like algorithms making sure that the worst shit that always makes you angry or always like fucking like strengthens up ignorant ass beliefs is always making sure that that shit comes to the top so that like, you know, that shit gets the biggest voice and shit. So like encouraging people to be shitty to one another and whatnot. Fucking, you know, fuck Mark Zuckerberg. Fuck all of them. You know, that's the shit that I think about. Like all the fucking like, we're talking about like, why are people in this country so divided? How did this happen? It happened because in 2013, everybody got a fucking cell phone, and now everybody's on Facebook, and Mark Zuckerberg is fucking poisoning that shit. I don't know, man. I can fucking rant for hours about this shit, man. Like, damn, it's crazy.
What is wrong with the world?
That's what's wrong with the world, you know? Like fucking Mark Zuckerberg. There's a fucking genocide in Myanmar that happened, and he's fucking responsible for it on some level, you know? Like, shit like that. I don't know, man.
Back to you, John.
How about that?
I really don't like money.
Money?
Money bothers me only because, like, you realize how much of us are really broke.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm not broke either.
bro.
So
Like,
you don't like money?
No, just because I realize, like, how broke, you know, people really are. Like, it's crazy.
With the necklace and watch on, right? Yeah.
No, because, like, you'll get shit, you know what I'm saying, to make it look like you're not broke. And then you find out that, like, you know, the guys that, like, you know, own shit don't even use their money to buy shit. So it's just like, well, what are we doing? Yeah. What the fuck's going on with this, really? I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. You know, they say it's the root of all evil, but they collected it at the church, so I don't really know. I've seen a guy get stabbed for $5, and I've seen $5 go on the collection plate. I don't really know. It's just a weird.
Funny, Nick. God damn it. Not really funny, both of y'all. All right.
No, it's the world we live in. Why?
Because I know how them niggas start. Like it's a transaction.
No, me.
Y'all niggas care.
I appreciate dark humor. So.
No, we get the point though. No, it's facts either way. Yeah,
I'm picking up what you're putting down because, like, you know, just like, I mean, not every church uses that money for good purposes either, you know?
A lot of guys driving Benzes.
Yeah, I mean, like Joel Osteen, he's got fucking private jets and shit. He's got his own fucking mansion. Like, he's not like using money for like good purposes. He's enriching himself. A lot of people are grifters, and like a lot of churches, you know, they do good shit. You know, like they got like charity events and shit, like stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to put down like religion as a whole, but I'm gonna just say like a lot of shit, like, you know, it doesn't always go to the best places, and that's totally fucking true. You know, like, yeah.
For quick clarity, the exact quote is the love of money is the root of all evil, not money itself.
I thought it was root to many evils. That was just.
Excuse me. So sorry. It's not. Yeah.
That boy Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny on the spot. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Nah, you're good.
Did you see the clip of the pastor cussing out the congregation?
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
What was that clip like?
He didn't want to buy them. The congregation didn't want to buy him. Like
They weren't giving him enough money to go towards something.
that he wanted.
Yeah,
Like
for the church, maybe. Because I don't think he was as wild to be like, "Come on, y'all, give me a card." But I think he was. I do have that.
Y'all don't care about me enough to
Yeah.
have nice things?
Basically, and y'all know the clip from "Don't Be a Menace." Basically, it's literally the exact same. And that nigga put an offering plate, right? Yeah, so it's the exact same. But yeah, how do you feel?
What more money does a church need than to have like a dude on a podium, a bunch of pews, enough money to keep the lights on, utilities, and then just pay the salary of the pastor and shit?
Facts. And not to cut y'all off, I'm so sorry. And actually, the thing that made it go viral, it wasn't just like, oh, like y'all aren't paying here, y'all not paying our time. Yeah, he was calling them out. He was like, y'all are broke. Y'all can pay for this. Y'all can pay for that. Y'all can pay for Fendi. Y'all can pay for Gucci.
And he's assuming that they can.
Exactly. So it's like you're just talking, like, and he's literally doing this service, like that service. So.
Yeah, I Psalms 12:13 real quick. And understand that Fendi, that Prada could have been in my pocket right now.
Well,
I know you got
Can I get out of it?
provide something. Make a way for me,
Yeah.
so I can make a way for you.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Escalade.
Empty
Yeah.
your wallets into my pocket.
Escalade. Yeah.
Damn, I wish I had
That's
it, but I
solid.
definitely have
Yes,
it.
God. Amen. Amen.
But yeah, for sure, it is a damn shame.
No, it's just I don't mean to slam churches or religion because like
Yeah,
you said,
yeah.
when it's done properly, it is a beautiful thing. But I cannot help but notice that it's just too many mega churches in too many ways where this love of money and this necessity for it has caused us
Go watch
to be
Honk
less.
for Jesus, save your soul.
Yeah, it's just
That
like.
is great.
I don't know if Jesus was rich. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, like, if you believe the stories, like, he wasn't rich. Like, he was just a dude who went around. I mean, like, he was literally God. So he didn't have to have money. He was just that dude out there,
I have something to say. Me and my sister actually just talking about this. Religion and spirituality are different. Two different things.
They can be completely different things.
Yeah, niggas get mixed up. So, yeah, but there are two different things. So, yeah.
Believe what you want to believe, and follow who you want to follow. Just don't do it out of ignorance.
Yeah, and I think, like, if you really believe in something, it shouldn't just be this, like, robotic thing where, like, you're just going every Sunday and just putting your money down. I think, like, you should actually try to, like, live some of this shit that you're talking about. Like, they're saying, like, love your neighbor, give money to, like, the poor and shit. You should actually be doing that because, like, otherwise, what does it fucking mean,
I feel like if there are no poor people, you less likely to get robbed.
I mean, that's just basic socioeconomics.
Just because, like, I feel like if you good, you're not really worried about what the fuck I got going on over here.
It was like, yeah, I am good, but I can be way more gooder if I got what you got going on over there.
But we can make sure that you good, though. You got everything that you need.
No, I'm just
Should have never gave you niggas money. Right, yeah, literally. Right, yeah.
See, I would say something like that. Like, maybe we should, like, help poor people so that could also, like, reduce the amount of people who might want to do anything for $1. And, someone else would be like, well, if we just put a bunch of cops everywhere, they'll somehow sort it out somehow. It's like, yeah. ACAB, fuck the police.
Yeah, somebody said it before. Yeah. See how that works
A friend of mine said all the good cops are only on television.
That's the
The
truth.
older I get, the more I feel like that may be true. But we'll tune in. Stay tuned.
Alright. Well, I'm really glad y'all tried to end the podcast in a positive way. I can't wait to timestamp this from fuck Ray J to believe what you want to believe, and everybody's everybody. So I'm glad y'all wrapped it up.
And fuck the police.
Let's not forget that.
Or at least yours. Or at least mine.
I'm getting AirPod gifts today.
This has been a good time.
I'll put $20 as a starting bid. I don't need it. I don't even
Nigga, that's not
fucking
fighting after that. Like, I just
I mean, I do have AirPods.
Well, I
Mine
think,
are missing.
well, I think that means it's time to get up out of here. I'll start with the announcements. I'll start round table. Obviously, shout out to Jericho D for coming on.
Hey, thank you all for having me on. Hey, I had a good time. My ignorance on Ray J and NFL.
Gotta love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't have it any other way. But obviously, shout out to the team. J1 Day 1 shit. Nick with his projects. I'll let him speak on it. But yeah, we've been working out here. Shout out to Al. I'll let him talk about yada yada. But yeah, that's about it. Adrian, you got anything?
A lot of slander tonight, folks, so please don't take it personal.
Of course not.
I did talk about the Detroit Lions, and I do want to say that I do think the Detroit Lions are a solid organization. I appreciated Barry Sanders, and I wish them the best in their
Emotional damn.
And you know what I'm saying? Hopefully the water is fine and everything is very good.
I think they're working on that.
Hey, Lions.
We can get that moving to Mississippi next, hopefully.
Lions, you all came a long way from that year when you went 0-13. I'm gonna just say that because if you win one game, that's infinitely more than zero.
Win a game?
They went 0-16 one year. Yeah.
Not a single
That was
game.
like 5, 6, 7 years.
That's like the last thing I remember about the Lions.
They went.
It was
They weren't doing ties that season.
Look, I'm just saying, you guys were in the mud.
Forfeits either, nigga. Right? Yeah, they just lose it. Right? They weren't doing no damn skunks. They weren't doing nothing. Just yeah.
You guys came back harder than General Motors. I will say that at the very least.
Can we? I think we need to get off of Detroit right now. Anything else? Right? Yeah. Anything
Hey
else?
man,
y'all?
like
Hey.
I said, it's all love, man. Take care of your neighbor. At least try to drink water. I'm out of here, man.
All right.
Hey, Detroit gave us Danny Brown. He's my favorite rapper.
He is tough.
This is
Yeah.
vodka, by the way.
Tight.
A lot of it. Right? Yeah. a lot of it. Right?
Also
yeah.
gave us Eminem, mixed bag.
They gave us Motown. So
They did give us Motown.
Yeah. They gave us
Fuck
some
yeah.
credit. No, go ahead.
His palms are sweaty.
Right, and mom's lasagna.
They gave us Miguel Cabrera.
Alright, Al. Movie star.
Yeah,
Denzel
oh yeah.
Washington.
Yeah, you know.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm playing now. But yeah, your boy, the little project and whatnot. So y'all be seeing it when y'all see it. I won't say no names right now, but if you know, you know. It
So your
probably
Oscar is
should-
already locked up, correct?
Something like that, bro. So appreciate it. That
Wait
check
till we
is
all
coming.
get our private jets each.
Yeah,
That's
that
mine
check's
and black.
coming
Yes,
in
sir.
there.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I'll drop it off for you. He said just have a good time, man. Like, my guy.
Pick me up.
Aight.
Yes,
Or get a giraffe, correct?
You're fucking
He
killing me with
actually
these
said
sound
it's a-
effects.
It's a toy private jet, and then you said you had to pay for it. So. And then nigga went on.
Yeah. You left the car, but okay.
Yeah, anything else, Mr. Alfred?
Yeah, y'all.
Talk to him.
Taxes.
Still talking to him?
Taxes. Y'all need y'all taxes done. Hit your boy up. Coming up on the business deadline.
we all do late taxes.
Yes, we do.
Of course. Talk to him.
So yeah, hit your boy up.
All of it.
Fiscal fitness, tax and financial services. Go ahead and ask me that question.
I be skirt. I be riding around Richmond with it at, bro.
Yeah. 2650 Hall Street Road, y'all. 2650 Hall Street Road at the split of Hall Street and Midlothian Turnpike. Right at the split, right across the street from Sitco. My father's business, Derek L. Alford. Been doing taxes for over 30 years.
You know what?
See, you're plugging that shit for like what? You're like dad or something? What's
Yeah,
he say? Yeah. See, that's how you be a good fucking son. You plug your shit your dad does, give him that
Very
money.
model citizen son.
Fucking
Yeah.
model dude.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was an Eagle Scout.
Right.
I'm with
Way to be a good son.
Right.
He's making his good turn daily.
Something like that. Appreciate it, bro. But yeah, I be up in there doing taxes every now and then, so you might see your boy there helping out and whatnot. We do businesses. We do individuals, married filing jointly, married filing separately, college students, all of that stuff.
He's got your 1040s, your 1099s, your W2s, your W4s.
There we go.
And you know what? You're always going to catch a W.
But he knows something I can do.
He said, fuck Ray J, but we know about the tax.
I had to teach, when I was doing fucking student teaching for my teacher job, I had to fucking teach kids to do taxes. I know all about that shit.
And why did you
We got English teachers that rap and shit.
They're like, Mr. Baker, why are we doing this shit in the English class? I'm like, can you read a tax form?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh, right. Neither can mommy and daddy. Right, yeah, so because they didn't go to...
That shit is incomprehensible. It's a puzzle. The government makes you do a puzzle every year. It's fucking stupid. All right, anyways.
Facts.
Get you a rapping English teacher. If you don't take nothing away from the night, get you a Jericho D.
Get you a fucking Jericho D.
Get you a Jericho D. He say some wild shit, but he a good brother.
Just don't mention Ray J. Just at all. Like,
Don't bring up
I
Ray
wouldn't... Me personally, I wouldn't bring up Ray J.
And don't.
Ain't Gonna Tie Me Down? Decent track. Mostly New Boys for that. Drugging people? No. Don't do that shit. Fuck, it's whack. Yeah.
Alleged.
And maybe don't piss
Alleged.
him off because he may punch you in the face.
But you ain't hear much.
Look, I got baby arms. It might not hurt if I do it, but I'm gonna do it.
You may get punched though.
Fact. Mr. Carter, you got
I
anything?
respect that. I respect the brother. I tell you, I punch that.
Nothing real special, but this film has been pretty much everything to me for this entire year. So
I'm proud of what you said.
we are getting it done. Nothing really needs to be said, but thank everybody who's been interviewed and coming to be interviewed. I appreciate it. It's been a long journey.
Facts.
It's not over yet.
Appreciate everybody who has been on this journey with me.
All right. Mr. Jericho.
Carl.
Right, facts.
All right.
Closing remarks.
Closing remarks. Of course, doing my self promo here, getting all my shit in, like they say in the WWE. Fucking check out my music. Check out Stardust Speedway, my album. Check out Deep Pizza, my EP. Check out my newest single just released a couple weeks ago called Dope Smoker. That shit's fire. Check me out anytime I'm here in the city. I'm usually at Melodic Mondays. Up Next Tuesdays, I hit that shit a lot. So just check that shit out. Got a track that I think I'm going to release pretty soon called Gemini. Check that shit out. Really good shit. I didn't perform it for the first time last night. Shit went really hard. Check out me and my producer Under the Sun. I wanted him to be here tonight, but he couldn't make it. But we're working on a fucking like disco rap EP. Shit's gonna be really fucking hard. You're gonna dance your ass off. And just in general, check out my shit. I used to do a podcast called River City Rap. Go out and check out the old episodes. Talking to people, rappers in fucking VA in Richmond. Fucking do your shit. Kill that shit. Fucking go Ravens. Consent is key. Do your fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here fucking doing my shit. Energy, you know. Yeah, whatever. Go that shit.
All right, so shout out Jericho D for rolling through.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Again, shout out Johnny behind the camera, HB.
Shout out Johnny.
Right.
And Adrian, you know, he made it to second fight.
Yeah.
Right.
You did not get cut.
Not yet.
Nigga, you're the committee, right?
Adrian, you know.
I'm not a snake yet.
Yeah, Adrian. So, yeah.
Phone call from Mr. Alex. Oh, like, yeah, all right, next week. All right, one more time. Go ahead.
Again, I'm Nick,
Jesse.
Alex.
and this was the 804 podcast.
And this was your homie Jericho D.
And we're out of here.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Yes, sir. Last bit of business. You signed to Mr. Will Ferrell, Mr. Elf. Don't worry about his lower extremities. He got in a fight with, his baby mama. Whole thing.
With the fake Santa.
Right. So you can sign wherever you want. Try to put this in a museum one day. You might even see somebody you know.
Oh. I think so.
Now the viewers may can't see anything because Al decided to put all the way lights, because like Jack.
Oh yeah, jack of all trades. Yeah.
There we go.
Hell of a way to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
You just put I love you.
This is Jericho
Oh,
D.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at somebody else's. All right, Big Bet. We up out of here.
We have to be out.